back, YouTube. This video is not so happy. About a few weeks after I did the DD audio upgrade, I started getting popping and clipping and all kinds of nastiness out of the door speakers, and I popped one of the voice coils on the back one. So this whole video is going to be me replacing the speakers again and putting DD audio as one of my never buys on my personal list. If you guys like them, good for you. I had bad luck, so let's go and replace them all and see how it sounds. So I got a pair of these Pioneer Z series for the rear deck, and then my buddy hooked me up with some 110 watt RMS Phoenix Gold 6.5s there. So the Pioneers, they look pretty nice. They still have the weave. So this is the Rev series that I put in my other cars. They just sort of redesigned them a little bit. Here's the specs on the Pioneers if you want to pause it and read. First set of speakers I'm going to swap out are the door speakers. If you don't know how to take apart the doors, go ahead to the Mustang door speaker upgrade, and I have step-by-step video in that one. These are the 6.5s I'm putting in. TI-265CS. Obviously it came from a component system, but it doesn't really matter because the factory amp already sends out only a low pass signal. So these will work better, especially since they're, if I can get it to focus, 125 RMS, 250 peak. And on this, we're at 50 RMS, 150 peak. And I was just pretty much wasting the tweeter because the amp only puts out low pass. But at the time, I couldn't really find a place locally that sold just the woofer part. Unless you bought a set of components, which I didn't need the components. Yeah, so we're going to take this back out. I'm going to remove these 4 screws, take a razor blade, slice the RTV, and then I'm just going to put this in this hole, re-RTV it, put the screws back, and the only other thing we have to do, desolder the speaker from the wires from the speaker, so then I can resolder them onto this speaker. Boom, easy. So the blade, I just jammed it in the side to cut the other one loose, and then resoldered and re-RTV'd this one. And then I put, since this came with more screws, I put like 2 or 3 more extra screws just to make sure it's tight. Now we're going to put this back in the car and do the same thing to the other side. The Pioneer speaker has what looks to be a better crossover setup for the speakers. So it has 2 inductors and a cap. So I'm not sure if that's a band pass on one and a high pass on the other. I'm not sure. I'd have to do some math. The Pioneers also have a movable tweeter. So once I put it in, I'll probably just leave it straight out though, because the carpet in the back has holes in it. And so that way it can go straight out the holes in the back deck. So after listening to the Pioneer Z series and those Phoenix Golds, it's way, I don't know the word I want to use, it's just much better. And the power rating's higher, which the factory system doesn't put out enough power to fry the DD audio, so I don't know why they popped. But these ones sounding great, and I got 0 complaints, and I wish I was going to buy the Pioneers to begin with all the way around, but I didn't do that, and so now I feel stupid. But hopefully this story can help you guys not buy DD audio and be totally disappointed. Till next time, Wrench on.